everyone, I'm Christy from the Northwest Corner. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making pizza bread. I seen a video of this lady. She used some frozen bread dough, rolled it out, and she put just ham and cheese in between it, made it like a ham and cheese roll. I thought, well, let's try it with pizza. I've got some ham, I've got some pepperoni, I've got pizza sauce, mushrooms. Let's give it a shot. So I've already taken one of the bread rolls there and I've rolled it out. And that's about as good as I'm going to get it rolled. Took me a little bit to even get this. So this part's going to need some work, but we're just going to go with it. And then she cut it into slices like this. And it actually, I guess, didn't cut or roll out too bad. And then she went like this. So then you can stack them. And as I said, this is something new. I have never done it, but we're going to give it a whirl. So I've got some pizza sauce. I've got some pepperoni. I got some ham. I got some cheese. And I got some mushrooms. Now, I didn't drain my mushrooms, which I should have done before, and I did not. So I'm going to have to drain these real quick. Let me get a little strainer out.
In the meantime, it's still raining here, and it's windy.
Yeah.
And the fog's setting in.
Yes, it's raining, windy, and foggy.
So you gotta love it.
I think the fog, though, is kind of dissipated since the winds picked up. I really don't want it to be foggy when we drive tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow's the big day. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Leaving for Texas.
Yep. All right. Now, let me open this up. What did I do with my can opener? Over here. This is just pizza sauce. I did not make pizza sauce with my tomatoes out of the garden this past year. But I will this year. I ran out of time. Well, I didn't run out of time. Just a lot happened. Lost my mom and stuff, so it kind of put a wrench in a lot of things. So, all right. This is what we're going to do. Got a little olive oil. I've got some roasted garlic and some Italian seasoning. I'm going to get a little bowl. We're going to make a little bit of a, I guess, a flavoring for the crust, I guess, what we would call it. So we're going to use a little olive oil. Not a lot. You won't need a lot. Just a couple of zhuzhes. We're going to take some, this is just roasted garlic powder, just a little bit. A couple shakes. And some Italian seasoning. And I always know better. Go from the little opening. We'll use more Italian seasoning than garlic, obviously. Now, I need a little brush. I'm gonna mixy. Mixy. I'm just gonna go over it a little bit. You don't have to do this part if you don't wanna. I just think it'll add a little extra flavor to our pizza bread. The husband has been in the mood for pizza, and with his diet, I kind of restrict him a little bit on it. And pizza is one of his favorites. So if I can do it at home and a little bit healthier, I'm gonna.
I'll take it all day long.
Yeah. And we like homemade pizza. I'd much rather make homemade pizza any day.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to make great big ginormous deep dish pizzas with all the fixings on it.
Who's your favorite pizza place outside the household?
Mine?
Yeah.
Outside of the house. Ooh. I know I'm going to get some flack for this, but I like Pizza
It's
Hut.
your opinion.
I like Pizza Hut. I do. Now, when we lived in Texas, my favorite was Big Cheese, and they went out of business. Big Cheese had some really good pizza. What's the one where you can go and they'll make the pizza up for you, but not
Papa
bake
Murphy's.
it? Is it Papa Murphy's?
Yeah.
I do like them too.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But they gotta make it, to what you like.
Right. I like the thought that you can watch them make it.
Yeah. And tell them more or less of something. Okay, now we're gonna take just a little bit of pizza sauce. I probably should get another little brush. Or just use the same one. Yeah, just give me that same one that I had for the...
What's that?
In that little bowl over there.
Okay.
And I've oiled up some bread pans. Put a little parchment paper in there. This is in my mind. This is going to work. It's going to be delicious. And I think this might become a family favorite.
It just might.
It might. So we're going to get the sauce around on it. Probably should have done all this before I cut it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'll do the second one. We'll do the second one that way. Because you can't just make one. And I like a lot of pizza sauce. Do you like a lot of pizza sauce? I mean, some people like a lot, some people don't. I like a lot of pizza sauce. My mom liked a lot of pizza sauce. Now, my sister, she likes light sauce. And Jamie, he'll eat whatever sauce. He's unbiased about the sauce.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing I like about a pizza is I like it to hold together when you bite it. I don't like it to
be flimsy,
fall apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best pizza I found so far, me personally, is when I was traveling so much, is Beggar's Pizza in Chicago, downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
That is a good pizza. If you never had it and you're in that area, check it out. But if you live in Chicago, I'm sure you've had it. But their pizza holds together so well. But secondly, I have to go with Pizza Hut.
I know.
Locally, yeah.
I don't know. It just...
I'd like to go in there and sit down and eat it.
Yeah.
The old Parmesan shaker.
Of course, we don't have a lot of, choices really around
don't.
here of just pizza places. So, all right.
That's close.
Yeah, that's close. No, we don't. I'm gonna open the pepperoni. Now I'm gonna cut it into pieces. That way it's not whole. My little mind is working. And I have a mess on my little island here.
Yes, you do.
Have much room over here, so we're gonna have to move some things out of the way.
What else you need moved? Can you take that?
I need it. I'll need it again, but I'd need a paper towel to wipe that up if you could get me one. My mind's working faster than I am. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take my scissors, my kitchen scissors. And don't worry, I wash them after every use. After every use, I wash these scissors. I don't care if it's a package that I open, if it's food that I open, I wash them every single time.
Well, what makes those scissors easy to clean is they come apart.
Yeah, they come apart. So I'm going to take some pepperoni. And I'm going to take some ham. You took that paper towel. I was going to wipe my fingers on it because pepperoni's greasy. I'm not a big pepperoni fan. But I know it's one of Jamie's favorites.
It is one of my favorites.
Take some ham. This is called biscuit ham slices. I found it at Aldi. I thought, well, let's give them a shot. And I was going to do breakfast biscuits, but I didn't. We're going to use them for pizza. And I'm going to cut them into little pieces. You could use the little ham chunks, I suppose, but this is what I had at home. I'm not going to go out and buy something special if I don't got it.
You do pretty well just making stuff work.
I do. You got to. You have to think on your feet. Especially, you know, when the kids were younger, you traveled all the time for work. I wasn't going to drag a baby out in the middle, you know, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night to get something. A recipe, you know, I just thought on my feet and wung it, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure there's people that still like that today.
I hope there is. Because honestly, I mean, it's just, you got to make work with what you got. Of course, there are people out there that will run to the store for every little thing. That's not me.
You ever ran across somebody that goes to the grocery store to get their dinner stuff for every night?
Every night, yeah.
I couldn't do that. Oh my gosh.
I grew up in a household like that. My mom, she didn't like grocery shopping. And so every night we had a grocery store that was a couple blocks away, and she'd make a list out, write it out, and we'd walk up there and go get it every night. So there are people out there that do that. All right, got my ham, some pepperoni, got some mozzarella cheese that I have. I'll put some cheese on there. Use any cheese you want, but we're making pizza, so we're using mozzarella. Bet you a little parm would be good on this too.
There's a place in Shreveport, Louisiana that makes a pizza that they mix the cheeses up, like cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It's good, but definitely an interesting mixture of cheeses.
Well, there are people that eat pickle on their pizza too. Pickle slices, and they put cheddar cheese. Yeah.
Wow.
No different than if you do a taco pizza.
Right.
It's got cheddar cheese on it, or
yeah, I don't knock it at all. I just never heard of that one. You can put anything you wanted on pizza.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Your mind can come up with whatever. All right, we got that on there. Now we're going to put some ham on a couple. And I'm just going to toss whatever. Remember, this is your pizza. Doesn't have to be perfect.
My brother was a pizza connoisseur.
He loved
oh my
pizza.
gosh. He could smell the pizza and decide whether it was good or not. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
It's kind of like I can smell something and know if it's going to be good.
Right, yeah. It was funny. We were snowmobiling one year and we went up north Michigan. And my brother ordered the pizza and it came out and it was just a bar type restaurant. They brought the pizza out and my brother looked at it and smelled it. He says, I don't want it. So he ordered something else.
Well, I mean,
The other guys ate it and he made another order.
That's just how some people are. Me, I don't send anything back. Never have. Because Mistakes happen. Things aren't good. Learn the
Yeah.
lesson. You just don't go back.
That's right.
You don't order that thing. All right, so I've got some mushroom on there. I got some cheese. So now what she did is she picked them up and laid them on top of each other, like so. That one didn't cut all the way through. Or did it?
Here. Got it.
We're going to wing it. Winging it.
I wonder why they're having you stack them.
Because it goes in the bread pan.
Oh.
It goes in the bread pan. Stack.
You need me to bring a bread pan over for you? You got one.
I got one right
You
here.
got one. Okay.
She just stacks it right in there. Look at that. I'm definitely going to have to do the 2 loaves probably in one. That's okay. We're going with it. We are going with it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe you do 2 anyways.
I'm going to do 2, I think, because there's no way I could fit both of them in there. Okay. It doesn't look very pretty, but I'll scoop all my stuff here.
Let me give him a picture of it here.
There we go. Because it's going to go, right, I mean, you know, expand some. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just a little more sauce just to bake into it all the little nooks and crannies.
You got to take care of them nooks and crannies.
Mm-hmm. And we like Parmesan on our pizza. So I'm going to put a little more mozzarella on the top and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I have a bag of Parmesan cheese in there.
In here?
Yep, in the drawer.
In the drawer.
I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese on it. Okay, there is one. That's what it looks like. It looks really good. I'm not mad at it. I really am not. I think it looks all right. For my first time, I'm not mad at it. All right, let's make this second one up. And I've learned from the first one what not to do. So we're going to take the second one. Put just a little flour on it, just so it doesn't stick. Okay, now I need my rolling pin. We're going to roll this one out, just like we did the other one. Now, this was the struggle with the other one. But we're going to get it. Now I know why she didn't do her rolling on camera. She just started the video with it rolled out.
But I think it's good that people see this.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if they want to
So
make
they
it,
know.
they'll know.
Yeah. Hey, that's okay. It happens. Don't get frustrated. Because you want it to be kind of rectangle-ish. Look at that. I'm throwing things, I'm hitting things, I'm pushing things. I don't want to knock the cheese off though, or that. Because red sauce isn't fun to clean out of your carpet. Ask me how I know. All right. She's close enough. Now, on this one, I'm just going to sauce the whole thing before I cut it. Learned from the first one. It's supposed to be pull apart bread. That's why you cut it. So it should pull apart easy when you eat it. That's the premise of doing it the way that I did it, how they did it. So, okay. I think she's beautiful. Okay, now some cheese. Much cheese as you think it can handle. Okay, now I'm gonna get a couple more pepperonis out. What's your favorite topping on a pizza?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. What's everybody's favorite topping on a pizza? Mine personally, I think my favorite is topping on a pizza. My favorite by far, banana peppers. Love me some banana peppers. And I would love to put banana peppers on this, but my husband doesn't like banana peppers.
You can put on some of it.
Yeah, but it might come through and you might not like it, and I don't want to.
What's your second favorite topping?
Ham.
Oh, yeah, go with mushrooms.
Ham or olives. Green olives. Not black, green.
Green peppers is good too. You
remember when I was pregnant for Austin? And do you remember that pizza place that was in the old donut shop there down from the Sterlings and right across from the Bryan Times in Bryan? Can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called either, but it's been a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, I was pregnant for him and I needed something to eat. So I called down there and ordered a pizza. I said, yeah, I want extra green olives on my pizza. I said, I'm pregnant, so I want extra. I want extra. I got that pizza and they had that thing loaded with green olives. Oh, it was the best pizza in the whole wide world.
They listened.
They did.
That's a good business.
That's a good pizza place, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Got some meat. Now we're going to do whatever mushrooms I got left here. I don't have a whole lot, but it is what it is. Now, let me see if I can find my banana peppers. I think they're right down here. Yep, sure enough, there they are. Because Jacob and I like banana peppers.
Yeah, you can put them on that whole one. And
Yeah. Love banana peppers. They smell so yummy. I think this is one of Zach's. It's got a pickle in it.
A pickle and the banana
A
pepper.
pickle in my banana peppers. Vlasic's done me a solid.
They sure did. Look at that.
I'm going to eat it. Don't touch it.
I'm not. I wonder if it's going to have a...
Banana pepper
Banana
taste. I
pepper
don't know.
taste?
I'm going to find out because I'm going to eat it. All right. Enough banana peppers. Vlasic's done me a solid. Okay. Ta-da. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on these in the inside. Because I can. My kitchen, my rules, right?
That's right. We ain't said that in a while.
I think I did on the video today.
Really?
On the cookie video. Guys, I made this cookie. It's a funfetti cheesecake filled cookies.
Wait till you see this video.
They're delicious. I'm telling you. They're so good. You got to try that recipe. So yummy. All right, so now we're going to cut it. And it's going to cut right through because this pizza cutter is pretty sharp. Should have done this with the first one. So y'all, see? Live and learn. Now we're going to go this way. Look at that. Super duper easy. Now we're going to stack like we did the other one.
That was much quicker, wasn't it?
Yep, sure was. Live and learn.
I always say, you make a mistake, it was an accident. You make 2 mistakes, it's your own fault.
Yep. Can you get me the other pizza or the other bread pan up there?
Yep.
Because I got a lot of toppings on this.
Where would you like it? Right here?
Yeah, no, over here where my rolling pin's at.
Okay.
And I need it kind of quick because I got the towering inferno of pizza bread.
You done with your rolling pin?
Yes, I am. All finished. Jacob's gonna eat good this couple days because there'll be this left.
Hey, he's house sitting for us while we go south.
Dog sitting, cat sitting, whatever kind of sitting. He's just sitting.
Yep, just sitting. Sitting, watching the dog and the cat.
Look at that. Yeah, this one, don't cut it first. Don't cut it first. Do everything before you cut it. This was so much easier. Whoop, I just put my hands in the sauce. That's all right. It's a mess anyway. I'm a mess. We're all a mess. It's okay. Rinse my fingers off real quick. It is a mess. This is messy. So just be prepared for messiness. Now we're going to take a little more sauce. And we're going to sprinkle dinkle it on like I did the other one. Got my oven preheated to 350. And we're going to bake this 20 minutes. Start watching it about 15. I don't know for sure. Since she was just doing ham and cheese, hers was done in like 18. Okay. A little sprinkle dinkle of mozzarella. It smells really good. And a little sprinkle dinkle of Parmesan. I know it looks messy, guys. I know. But what's it going to taste like? That's my whole thing. I can make a disaster in my kitchen. If it tastes good, I'll do that disaster every time. I'll put some pepperonis on top of yours.
Okay.
Give you a little extra pepperoniness. Oh, I gotta fling that one out. There it goes. Told you, with me at the reins making something, you never know what you're going to get out of my kitchen. But I guarantee you it's going to be good. Guaranteed. Okay. Now, like I said, oven's preheated, 350. I'm going to pop them in the oven. I'm going to start at 15 minutes. I'm going to check them, and then I'm going to go up from that. But I'll let you know for sure how long they bake when we come back. I'm going to clean all this up, and when they're done, we'll bring you all back. All right, all done. That's what they look like. Turned out pretty good, and they smelled wonderful baking. So, and our cat is, as you can tell, bird watching. Mr. Cameraman. Here is yours.
Need a fork?
Yeah. Please. Sorry, didn't mean to lick my fingers, but it's pizza. Just a fork, babe.
Just a fork.
Just a fork. I'll get some napkins. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's try it out. Tell me how it turned out. You could probably pick yours up. Yours was a little bit cooler than mine. Mine took a little bit longer to bake. Mine took about 25 minutes. His took about 22.
All right.
Yours isn't hot. Mine is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Good.
Will it do in place of pizza?
Yes.
Would you make any changes?
No.
Really?
Yeah, leave it alone.
I think I would use a different pizza sauce. I like the pizza sauce, but it's not our normal one.
Maybe figure out a way to get it a little more crispier.
You want yours more crispy? Maybe without the pepperoni on top it would have.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It was our first time, so.
Yeah. It's good.
All right. So really easy recipe. Just 2 frozen Rhodes bread doughs. And I thawed them, rolled them out into a rectangle. Note, do not cut them before you slather your pizza sauce and all your goodies on it. Put all that stuff on first and then cut them in the squares and then stack them that way. Then I add some extra cheese. I put pepperoni on his. Baked him in 350-degree oven, and his was 22 and mine was about 25. So super easy to make. Hope that you guys try it. If you do, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. And if you could, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we will see you all in the next video. Y'all have a great night. Bye.